Hi, I'm Jim with Knight Security. First of all, thanks for buying a Knight. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use and show you some of the main functions of your KT8000 anti-spy detector. Okay, so first of all, a quick introduction to the product, an overview of the different functions and features. So you've got on the top here your sensitivity dial, which is where you turn the product on and off as well. You got your radio frequency antenna, and then you've got also a plug here for the magnetic probe. Here, through this lens, this is a red lens through which you can look to visually discover cameras. And then down below here, you've got the RF, or radio frequency signal strength meter. So first things first, I'll turn the device on, and you can see the signal strength meter illuminates. The higher you turn the sensitivity dial, the longer the detection range, so the further away you're going to be able to detect radio frequency devices. And you can see here, if you look on the signal strength meter, there's 4 categories. White is no radio frequency signal, green is suspected signal, orange or yellow is signal detected, and then red is there is a signal in your immediate area, a stronger signal in your immediate area. So for radio frequency detection, once you turn the device on, it's automatically in radio frequency detection mode, and you can simply turn up the device all the way up, and it's alarming. It's probably picking up your Wi-Fi or your neighbor's Wi-Fi once you do that. And you can little by little turn it down until you can see you've got a sensitive and flickering radio frequency dial there, but to the point where it's not quite alarming. At this point, you're ready for radio frequency detection, and we can go searching for any kind of signals you might want to locate. Okay, now to detect magnetic field in your area, you can unscrew the radio frequency antenna or leave it on as you wish, and then just make sure you screw on the magnetic probe. Okay, so now I've got the magnetic probe screwed in atop the detector. You can see here the end of this device has both a sensor and a light, which you can use to stick up under cars or in hard to reach places to locate magnetic field. So in this case, to use the magnetic field mode, what you can do is turn on the detector and press this top button here. And you'll see the magnetic detection light at the bottom here illuminate. If you have any questions whatsoever about which buttons do which different modes, you can simply reference this first page in your user manual. Once you've got the magnetic probe plugged in and the magnetic field detection mode turned on, you're ready to detect for magnets. Now for infrared camera scanning mode, simply press button number 7, the small circle button here. You'll see a red light illuminate. That means you're in infrared camera scanning mode. Now on the back of the detector, you will see the infrared scanning detector, and you'll see it's alarming now because it's picking up daylight, which will set off the infrared detector because daylight or just light in your home contains infrared light. If I take my finger off of the infrared sensor, you see it starts alarming again. I put it back on and it turns off. So infrared camera scanning mode, you can detect night vision cameras by simply pressing the circle button and approaching any suspected night vision cameras with this sensor here on the back. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to locate spy devices with your KT8000 anti-spy detector. So as already discussed, you want to have the device on radio frequency mode with the radio frequency antenna, and you want to first turn the device all the way up. So right now, at its highest setting, the KT8000 is detecting a radio frequency signal. This just simply means that there's something nearby it's picking up. Could be your Wi-Fi router, could be your computer, your cell phone, your neighbor's Wi-Fi, a nearby cell phone tower. But almost always when you have the device turned all the way up, it's going to be alarming because it's detecting signals at a further distance. At a shorter distance, you want to turn down the sensitivity dial to find something more in your immediate vicinity. In this case, we're going to try to locate some spy devices in the home. So we've already got our cell phones and Wi-Fi routers and other spy devices turned off to make sure that those devices don't interfere with our our spy device sweep. In this case, let's turn up the sensitivity little by little until it gets to a point where it just stops beeping, or to the point where right after it stops beeping. And then you want to approach, I bumped the knob there. You want to approach different places of your home slowly and deliberately with the RF antenna. So over here you can see by the wall, I'm not picking anything up as I would expect. There's nothing over here in this closet that could possibly be a Wi-Fi enabled device. Now, in this case, I happen to know that there is a Wi-Fi enabled spy camera clock on that shelf over there. So what I'm going to do is slowly approach it. And you can see little by little as I get closer. And if I even turn up the sensitivity, it's picking up that spy device. If I turn down the sensitivity to the point where it just stops, and then I go closer, it once again picks it up. So here is nothing. Here it's picking it up. Here is nothing. Here it's picking it up. If I turn down again the sensitivity, here, nothing. I go closer. This is how you can hear nothing. Here it's picking it up. Hear nothing. Here picking it up. So that's how little by little you can play with the sensitivity dial to zero in on the exact location of a radio frequency signal. Okay, so once you've located, as we just did, a hidden spy camera with an RF detection, you can then visually verify that it's in fact a camera by simply going and hitting the center button to turn on. You'll see on the back the flashing red lights. There's 3 settings. If I press it again, there's a faster red blink, and then there's also a constant red light. We recommend you use the constant red light, and you can change those settings by simply pressing this middle button. So now what we can do is shine the red light on the suspected camera source. You want to ideally do that at a 90-degree angle to make sure you get the best reflection from the camera lens. And you're going to look through this red lens here on the front of the detector to visually locate the small red dot that's going to be emitted once you shine red light on a camera lens. So in this case, if I look through, I shine the red light on the camera here, I think you can in fact see the camera lenses there. When I look through this, I do see the reflective red dots. In addition to detecting spy devices with radio frequency detection mode, you can also use your night KT8000 to detect and make you aware of any electromagnetic field, or EMF, or other types of harmful radiation emitted from different smart devices these days. So one thing you can do to test that is simply turn your microwave on, which emits, of course, radiation. In this case, you'll see the device immediately starts alarming at the highest level because of the microwave radiation exposure when standing this close to a microwave. You can test the safe zones in your house. You notice I turn the microwave off and the device stops alarming. You can test the microwave radiation exposure by having the microwave on and slowly walking away from the microwave with the device to identify where in your home you can be located to be free of microwave radiation exposure while using the microwave. Okay, so now for magnetic detection, I've got the magnet probe attached atop the detector. And you can see here at the very tip, you've got both a light and embedded inside the probe, there is a sensor. So what we're going to do here with the flexible magnet probe is stick it up under our car to detect for a possible GPS tracker. You want to make sure you get up and around the wheels, and you want to go very slowly and deliberately to detect any possible magnetic GPS trackers that are attached to your car's frame or up under the bumper or around the wheels. So what you can do here is go around. You might even want to go inside the wheels. In this case, I've actually got a GPS tracker installed right here, and you can see the device is beeping, and it's also illuminating, which you maybe can't see, but it's illuminating and beeping when it's located a GPS tracker here in the tire. So here it is. Okay, so I am in complete darkness, and I'm going to test the infrared detection function on this spy hidden camera. Right now, since we're in darkness, this spy hidden camera is using infrared light to be able to illuminate in the dark and still record. Virtually all cameras do this at night. They emit infrared light to be able to still record in darkness. So when set on the infrared detection function, you want to slowly approach, and you can see I'm about 1.5 feet, 2 feet away from the device. Slowly approach the suspected camera source with the infrared camera sensor on the back of the night KT8000. Right here, you see you're detecting the infrared light, and here not. Here you're detecting it, and I move it back, and then you're not. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions whatsoever about your product, feel free and contact us at the information listed below, and we'll be happy to help. Once again, thanks for buying a night, and we sincerely hope it helps you.